Hello everyone, my name is Pisit Chanasin Tawanwet, and today I am going to recommend you my favorite books, and here is why you should read this. If you are interested in epic adventure, fantasy worlds, and stories about courage and friendship, then you might enjoy The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien. It is first published in 1954, and it is the first volume of The Lord of the Rings after The Hobbit, which was published in 1937. The Fellowship of the Ring is named this way because the story focuses on a group formed to protect the ring bearer and help complete the mission. But who is J.R.R. Tolkien? John Ronald Reuel Tolkien was a British writer and professor of philology at the University of Oxford. He is best known for creating fantasy worlds of Middle-earth. Before writing The Fellowship of the Ring, Tolkien wrote The Hobbit, which introduces the character Bilbo Baggins and the magical ring that later becomes central to The Lord of the Rings. Both works are connected and take place in the same imaginary world. The story in this book follows Frodo Baggins, a humble hobbit who inherits a powerful and dangerous ring. He learns that the ring must be destroyed to prevent the Dark Lord Sauron from ruling Middle-earth. With the guidance of Gandalf the Grey and Lord Elrond the Half-Elven, they form a fellowship of companions who help Frodo begin a long and dangerous journey. Together, they face many dangers, showing that courage, friendship, and loyalty are essential in the fight against evil. In this novel, Tolkien's tone is often serious and epic, but it also becomes warm, hopeful when he describes the relationship between the characters. Tolkien tries to show that even ordinary people can play an important role to save the world, and I also like Tolkien's descriptive writing style, because he creates vivid landscapes and cultures in Middle-earth, including his invented language, which I think are one of the most fascinating and impressive parts of the story. Another reason I enjoyed this book is its memorable character. One of my favorite characters is Gandalf. As a wizard, he helped Frodo Baggins understand the danger of the ring and encourages him to continue the journey. I quite love Gandalf because he uses his knowledge and courage or even sacrifices himself to protect others when he confronts the Balrog of Morgoth. One quote that I really like is when Frodo say he wished it need not happened in his time, but Gandalf say, "So do I, and so do all who live to see such times, but that is not for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us." I really love this quote because I think it is very meaningful. It reminds us that we cannot choose the difficult times we live in, but we can choose how we respond to them. It also shows Gandalf's wisdom and guidance he gives to Frodo. He always reminds the characters that even in dark times, bravery and determination are important. In the second part of Book 1, The Shadow of the Past, Frodo Baggins realizes that he may have to leave his home and carry the ring far away in order to protect the Shire. He says that he feels very small and uprooted, which shows that he is frightened and unsure about the future. I really like this moment because Tolkien uses simple but I think powerful language, which makes Frodo feel like a real person, not just a hero. Even though he is afraid and vulnerable, he still understands that the quest is necessary, and it makes his courage even more meaningful. And so overall, I highly recommend The Fellowship of the Ring to readers who enjoy high fantasy novels and epic adventures. It is especially suitable for readers who are interested in fictional languages, deep history, and imaginative cultures. Fans of heroic journeys and meaningful themes about courage and friendship will also find this book very engaging. Or if you enjoy exploring detailed fictional worlds, this novel is definitely worth reading. And for me, I'll rate this book of Tolkien 10 out of 10, for I love these stories and writing styles in this book so much, and that is why you should read this book.